Such a good point to just basically follow your interests.
Yep.
Right? If you scour Reddit, you see tons of threads of students asking, hey, like how many class, it's all about how many should I be taking and
Yep.
which one matters more than others. And I feel like every time the short answer should just be like, you're overthinking it,
Yep.
right? Just follow your interests. If
Yep.
you find a class interesting and you think that's a direction you might want to go, then obviously take that AP class, take that challenge, as you said.
Yep. Yep.
But otherwise, you're overthinking it. Is that a fair assumption?
It's a totally fair assumption. And I have one other thing that people overthink in a huge way that negatively affects their children. There are 0 colleges, 0, that require AP exam scores for admission. 0. So guess what? They care so much more about the grade you got in the class than the test score. So they'd rather see you succeed all throughout the year and get an A or a B than get a 4 or 5 on the exam. And so here's where that comes into play. If you take the SAT or the ACT or SAT subject tests, which we think and hope are dying, at least the subject tests, you can pick apart which scores you send to colleges, right? You can send only this date. You can send only this subject test score. With AP scores, you can't. They travel as a bundle. You can't separate them. So you have to send the whole batch. So what happens if in 9th grade or 10th grade, you took AP Human Geo and you got a 3 on the exam. And then in 11th grade, you took AP and AP Lang and AP Psych and you got a 4, a 5, and a 2 on one of those exams. So now your box has 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Those are your scores. We're not going to send those to colleges because they don't make you look like a rock star. That 2 does not make you look like a rock star. Even the 3, it's passing. It doesn't make you look like a rock star. Now, this is where people argue with me. You will get college credit for that 3, that 4, that 5. You will get credit. The admission office doesn't need to see those scores. The registrar needs to see those scores after you enroll. That's when you send those scores, and then you don't have to worry about those low scores making you look bad. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and that's a great insight, right? I think I'm glad you brought up this distinction between the importance of taking on the challenge of the class
Yep.
and separating that from the exam.
Yep.
Right?